Hey guys, this is Megan with Thousand Generation Farms. Today I'm actually going to show you a little project I've been working on, which is pretty cool. I'm almost done, so can't wait. Won't you come farming with us? So a while ago, I said to Joseph, well, you guys know I love to do DIYs. So I said to him, you know, the new thing is black windows. And of course we need new windows. Our windows are like almost 100 years old. Not joking. We really need new ones, but we have some other things we need to do with the house first before we can buy new ones. And we need to save. So I was like, what if I just paint, because we have like, so I think this is what happens with old windows. The old windows weren't built with a screen, like built in. And so we have the old windows, but then we have these storm screens or whatever that were put on the outside. They're basically like screwed into the old wood window, and we just keep those on. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure at one point they would take them on or take them off and put them on like during the summer, you know, so they weren't on all the time. But so I was like, hey, you know, these storm windows or whatever, you can take them off. What if I try and paint them black? And he's like, okay, you know, I'll go along with your silly idea. So I started doing that. I actually looked up, you know, videos on YouTube on how to do it and got some pretty good ideas. But I want to show you the progress I've done so far. I think we have like 25, 28 windows, and I think I have 7 left. So I've done quite a few, but I'll show you. It actually looks really cool. It kind of has transformed our house a little bit. So I'm just hoping that they stay painted, you know, like they don't chip or anything, because it's kind of a pain to do it, but it looks so good and is so rewarding when it's done. So I really don't have like a before. I can't show you one of the old windows before because I'm pretty sure I've painted all of them except the second story ones, and I'm not gonna get on a ladder just to show you. But if you can see here, these ones I've done, but you see these white pieces of wood, that is part of the old window, right? So this frame here that I've painted is the storm screen. I think, is that, or is it storm window? I don't know what the for sure term is for it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So I painted these black. They're not perfect, like there's some drips and stuff here and there, but from the road you can't see it. So I am super happy with how it's turned out. I will actually show you, and we have some newer windows here. These, so maybe I lied, like about 80% of our windows are 100 years old. These ones are on the porch, look, dented. These ones are on the porch, and they are probably new within the last 10, 15 years. But the rest of them were old. And so I'm actually working on the porch ones now, but this is like the new type of window that has the screen built into it. And so I'm gonna be doing this one, and then I have 2 more on the porch, and then the second story ones. And so I will show you guys my process of painting as I do this one today. So of course, I'll show you before and afters at the end of this video, so keep watching and you'll get to see those. But right now I want to show you guys what all I'm using. So I'm gonna start on the window now. What I'm doing first is putting my blue tape. This is painter's tape. I'm just gonna put it like on, I'm not sure how to explain this. So here's the glass. I'm gonna put it right here, like around the edges, around the frame of the glass, and then I'll do around the frame of the screen. And then I will put it basically in here on this, I don't know if you can see this, like the inside here. because I just want this and this and this to be painted. So it's like the inner edge I'll put tape on. So I'm gonna do that first. So what I'm gonna show you guys what I'm using. I use the Clean Release duck tape, painter's tape. In all my years, which I mean, maybe 5 years, not that many. In all my years of painting, I've learned that this works best. This brand works best for me. There's some brands, they don't seem like they work as good, but that's just in my opinion. So that frames off the windows. Then this, you can see at the top, there's blue sticky tape, painter's tape, and then it's attached to plastic. This goes like, after I frame off the window with the painter's tape, then I basically do another outline over that tape with this to cover the whole window and the whole screen, and then a little bit of the siding around the edges of the window, just so that I don't get paint everywhere. And then I use this, which is a Rust-Oleum semi-gloss paint and primer, bonds to plastic, wood, metal, and more. I actually got this idea from from a couple doing their windows black, or painting their window trims as well. And it's worked really good for me. And honestly, I haven't always been able to get this semi-gloss, so I think I've used just regular gloss and it doesn't look like there's any difference, which is good. But I mean, obviously when you drive by from the road, you're not gonna really be able to tell anyways. So those are the things that I'm using. I'm also using a ladder, obviously, and I think that's it. And okay, so I was talking to someone and they're like, I think they assumed that I was just using a paintbrush to brush the paint on, which that would probably help with the drips. But I figured that would, because the person thought maybe that would help so I don't have to tape as much. But honestly, that taping, you know, it probably takes 10 minutes if I have like a steady 10 minutes to do it. And then it's just so much easier to do this. And I get so much cleaner lines when I have the tape on. So I just do it like this. Yeah, there's some dripping. You just gotta be really careful. But you could probably do it either way. I mean, obviously if you brushed it on like with a paintbrush or painted on with a paintbrush, you wouldn't use a spray paint. You would use like a gallon of paint or whatever. But so this works for me. So, and I think I got this, like they even had it at Dollar General. I think I got mine from Walmart, but so not hard to get this stuff, and it comes in all kinds of colors. So I can already tell that I'm gonna have to be pretty careful with this window. Oh my lid. I'll show you here something that is kind of a cause for concern. So this bottom rim of the screen is bent. So I tried to tape it the best I could, but over here, the actual screen was coming out. So I pushed the rubber piece back into where it's supposed to go, but I'm wondering if that's not going to, you know, make its way out because it's broke. So I'll have to be really careful painting that part and maybe just like shoot the spray that way so that I don't get it into the porch. Otherwise I have like half of the window done. Now I just, well, with the regular tape, I just need to do around the frame now. So I got the frame of the window taped off with the blue painter's tape. Sorry guys, I have like, I'm pretty sure this video I already have 3 different outfits on, and it's because it's like I started yesterday and then today I did some in the morning, and then of course we were gone, and so now it's evening. Anyways, and the bugs are really fun. So I am going to put this stuff on now. and this is also the Clean and Release Duck painter's tape. It has, like I said, it has that blue painter's tape at the top, but it has like the plastic cover. So I'm gonna apply or tape it basically around the frame that I just did. It will cover the screen and the window and then the outer part of the siding to keep the paint from getting on the siding as well. So my phone is running out of storage room, but this is with the plastic around and on the window and screen. I just have a little bit more to do and then I'm going to paint, so I'll show that to you. Alright guys, so I got the window done and it says on the can to wait 20 minutes before taking the, obviously on the can, the spray paint can, it does not say anything about the plastic or the tape because it doesn't. But anyways, it just says let dry for at least 20 minutes and it's probably been almost an hour. So I'm going to do the reveal with you guys and then I'll show you the before and after and then we will be done for this video. So here we go. So there she is. She looks really good. I'm happy with how it turned out. You can still see the dent at the bottom here, but it actually like camouflages it a lot better than the white did. Of course, the inside is not painted black because, well, first of all, I had the window open, which is not a huge deal because the screen was covered with plastic, but you probably should. I mean, it probably would, like the porch got a little stinky, so probably would have been better for me to close that. But anyways, like if you just look around here, I mean, of course up close, like you can see some of these drips and stuff, but like for the most part, looks pretty darn good. So happy with that, and I'll show you, like I did these over here a while ago, so got this whole side done. So Praise the Lord.
All right, guys, that's all for today. Thanks for watching once again, and we'll see you next time on 1000 Generation Farms.